Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents, and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm Debrava. In today's episode of Crime and Culture Unfiltered, an out-of-control boat and a crooked captain cause chaos on the high seas. Do his passengers wish they'd missed the boat? Let's float in and find out.
Just before 10 o'clock at night on July 9th, 2022, officers from the Oshkosh Police Department and Winnebago County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene of a mass casualty event involving a ferry boat crash on Fox River in Wisconsin. Upon arrival, officers quickly learned that the boat that caused the crash ran from the scene.
So there's still another boat they're looking for? That's not, is it? Well, they better find it.
Through investigative work, officers work quickly to identify and hopefully capture the operator of the striking boat. They go towards the boat that was supposedly struck, a large vessel called On the Loose Cruise, known for hosting large groups and events on the water, typically for a night out drinking.
You gotta be kidding me. Now we have boats causing casualties and killing people and leaving crime scenes. We have boats leaving crime scenes now. First of all, how's that even possible? How are you a boat and you just like took off from a crime scene? I mean, are you just like mingling in with other boats? I mean, this is ridiculous. And of course, it had to be a drinking boat. Was the captain drunk too? Well, we'll find out, won't we?
For a night out drinking.
Where's the injured one?
Okay, everybody, I got boat glass in my head.
I don't see any blood or anything.
No blood.
We have the fire department coming, okay? So you know we have at least 5 or 6 saying that they're injured right now. So just good information for all of you.
Copy. We have 2 ambulances going to dock.
Did you see the other boat at all?
I have pictures because it had a bunch of like 4 motors on the back of it. Did it park or go?
No, I think it kept going. I thought it parked on the right side over there.
Okay.
I think it was the one that had 4 motors.
Do you know if there's an ambulance coming? Yes, yep. We have them coming.
They get the boat that hit us.
We're still looking for it. Do you know which way it went?
No, they said that they got him already.
Where was this at then?
We have to be right going over here.
Hey, did you guys have a boat go past you that way?
Yeah, it was like 3 other boats that followed. They tried to get him to stop here, and he just kept telling everybody to shut up and shut off that way. I got a picture, but I can't see the numbers on it.
Thinking he's gonna pass us.
Okay.
And then for some reason he swung back in. Right towards us. I think he finally saw me at the last minute and swerved off.
And then sideswipes it.
Wow, okay, you know something? This captain of that boat that took off has to be intoxicated. He's got to be high. He's got to be intoxicated. He took off. He was literally screaming at people. I mean, this is crazy. There's a reason he took off. I mean, how on earth he thought that he was actually going to get away? I mean, what do you think? You're James Bond? You're in a huge party boat with 4 motors on the back, and people are filming you. Are you nuts? People died. He probably didn't even call in 911 and say, I just hit a boat. I mean, God, how sick can you be? This is how selfish we've become.
Saw me at the last minute and swerved off.
And then sideswipes it.
I have the Main Street bridge tender who called. He said he can help with videos or photos.
Unknown to officers at the time, the crash was caught on video. We will be going over that footage momentarily.
My concern.
Like I said, you're not gonna get away with that one, buddy. That's how he has to be high. He has to be high. Because somebody rationally thinking that made a mistake, for real. Accidents happen, okay? But hello, nobody that has an accident like that just takes off unless they're high or drunk. Seriously. Probably snorting cocaine, with one of the guests on the boat doing God knows what, some OnlyFans chick. I mean, think about this. This is nuts.
My concern was get this to shore in case it sinks. Get my passengers off. I had no clue where he went. Now they came close to me and I said, hey, can you guys come over here? I just want to talk to you. No, we're just floating down the river. I go, so please just come talk to me. They said, no, we're floating. And they went through, and that's the last I seen. Okay. That's when I saw a big boat, 4 engines on the back.
Also, the description for the striking boat had 4 motors in the back.
Witnesses said that the boat was sinking. There was a boat that was sinking.
I don't know if their boat was sinking because I couldn't see it. I wasn't even concerned about them as much as my passengers.
Right now, I think I kind of got what I need from you. It sounds like officers are out with the other boat too.
I hope so.
And so, right.
Because I hope they're not sunk. I hope they got them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this officer was misinformed. The striking 4-motor boat that everyone seems to be looking for is nowhere to be found.
Just for info for everyone out there, we do not have the...
Oh my gosh. Okay. The striking boat, the boat that striked this ferry, is nowhere to be found. Did it sink? Ooh.
Is nowhere to be found.
Just for info for everyone out there, we do not have the striking boat at this point. We do not have the striking boat. So if you see that description, please call out with it.
Just some further info. They said it had like 4 engines on the back, so it was a power boat.
Do we have some officers checking the area for the boat?
No, we don't. And we don't know where the other striking boat went. It's even above water. Even it's above water, right. 41 to 452. Just let you know, you have 2 ambulances down there right now, and just want to confirm you need one more.
Yep, just the one more, and then the rest is stage. They're just reflecting on an ambulance. I don't know if you have any left.
My hand is hurt. Her hand, sir? Okay, it sounds like we're gonna have more ambulances coming down.
Color?
I mean, you can't miss it. It's the biggest boat on the stage.
Yeah, apparently it's 39 people. We just want to line everybody up, make sure we got 39 people.
Yep, you're on the cruise. Let's count you out, okay?
You want to start counting, please, so I can write the rest of this down?
1, 2.
Yeah, there's a huge party that left.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. We have the manifest.
1, 2, 3, 4.
While these officers begin counting all the passengers they can find, officers on the road come in contact with a soon-to-be person of interest.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, are you guys walking down that way?
My dad's over there.
Was he on the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to go see if he's...
Oh, sure. Just 1 second for us, guys, okay? Because we have a lot of people down there right now. Nobody is, like, really hurt, okay? It's just, like, a little bumped up a little bit. We'll figure that out for you. What's his name?
Jason Lindemann. They're not even that far away.
Was Jason on the pontoon boat?
No.
Which boat was he on?
He was on...
He's on the big party boat, right? Yes. Okay. Did you try...
Oh, no. Okay, so these girls are looking for... One of them's looking for their dad. And he was on the party boat. Man, if this captain of this party boat actually swiped the ferry and sunk that boat with people on it, God help us. This is just disgusting. Because here's the thing, okay? You know how I feel about drinking, okay? I don't like drinking at all. But, my God, these people are on a boat that they paid to go on to party and drink. I mean, let them do it. You know what I mean? The captain has to be out of control like this? This is sad. Because it's not like the passengers are doing anything wrong.
Which boat was he on?
He was on...
He's on the big party boat, right? Yes. Okay. Did you try calling him at all?
He didn't, sir. He told me he got in a boat accident.
Okay. There's just a lot going on, so just give us a minute. Oh, you guys on the boat? Okay. 19, 20, 21.
Officers elsewhere spoke to uninvolved boaters for additional information.
I didn't see it. I just heard it on the VHF.
From what we saw, he didn't have any nav
Yeah,
lights.
you got no lights on there. I said, Jason, you got to stay here. Dude, you got...
He had no navigation lights on. He had no nav lights on. Oh, God.
From what we saw, he didn't have any nav
Yeah,
lights.
you got no lights on there. I said, Jason, you got to stay here. Dude, you got people hurt. You're just going to wreck more because I know who you are.
Okay. Do you know what the number on his boat is?
I have no idea.
4 mortars on the back.
Okay. Did you see the collision?
Yes. The boat came full bore. I mean, not even, didn't even slow down. Just hit us full bore. Boom.
Detectives for this case did obtain footage of the crash itself later on, which clearly captures the crash. In the court trial that we will be covering later, GPS data determined the striking boat operator was traveling 46 miles an hour, or 40 knots when he struck on the loose cruise. In the eventual criminal complaint surrounding the situation, one witness shared that the striking boat initially returned back to the struck...
Okay, oh my God. Okay, so look at this. First of all, this is the civilian's boat. Okay, for anybody that has boats, okay, you understand what's going on here. Look at this. He's so out of control, he crashes into the cruise. So the people initially that we saw, it's not a ferry. They're on some kind of cruise. This boat, the speedboat, look at this. It whacked into it, took off, and kept going. Can you imagine? Now that boat, I don't know. He might have sunk it. They might have got off and sunk it. I don't know. Or he could have killed somebody.
Traveling 46 miles an hour, or 40 knots when he struck on the loose cruise. In the eventual criminal complaint surrounding the situation, one witness shared that the striking boat initially returned back to the struck cruiser after approximately 15 minutes. Occupants of the cruiser heard people yell at the speedboat, "You hit me, you need to stop, you need to come over here." Witnesses allegedly heard a slurred voice respond back from the striking boat, "I didn't see you," and "Shut up, we need to run to the marina and drop someone off." The complaint details that one of the speedboat's own passengers was heavily injured and bleeding from their head as a result.
Oh my God. No wonder he took off. This is a civilian. My God. First of all, boating is very dangerous, okay? It's very dangerous. And any of you that have boats understand this. You have to know basic stuff, even if you're not, the captain, the co-captain. Even if, your husband has a boat. You got to know certain things. You don't do this, especially at night. Flying like that on a boat at night and you're drinking? Oh, my God.
And "Shut up, we need to run to the marina."
Listen to this. Wow.
Boat, you hit me. You need to stop. You need to come over here. Witnesses allegedly heard a slurred voice respond back from the striking boat. I didn't see you. And shut up. We need to run to the marina and drop someone off. The complaint details that one of the speedboat's own passengers was heavily injured and bleeding from their head as a result. After the operator dropped them and other passengers off, the bleeding victim walked approximately 15 minutes to their car, then drove to the emergency room, where they were treated for a bruised back, bruised ribs, and a gash above their eye. The complaint goes on to support this witness's claim that, after the striking boat dropped off most of their passengers, they shut their lights off and fled down Fox River into the vastness of Lake Winnebago while
They shut their lights off and then tried to disappear down the river. Wow. Do you know how dangerous that is? Do you know how dangerous that is? A boat with no lights? Oh my God.
passengers, they shut their lights off and fled down Fox River into the vastness of Lake Winnebago while other civilian boaters pursued them.
No one's dead that we're aware of? Not that I'm aware of. Were you on the boat?
Yes.
Okay. 3. Do all these ambulances have people in them?
No, we're the only person that took somebody so far.
All right, sounds
So
good.
the rest are available.
Counted 34. Hi.
What's your number?
Oh boy. You guys are on the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just missing 6.
Wouldn't that make sense? There's a group that left.
Yep.
Hey, are you looking for somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend.
Okay, well, we got, I know, just wait 1 second for me, okay? 'Cause
That's her business. We live together. That is my girlfriend's business. That's her boat.
the big boat? Yes,
and
okay.
She's calling me. I'm like, how do I get to you?
Okay, so everyone's fine right now. No one's like completely badly injured. So just stay calm. We'll try and get you reunified here in a second, okay?
There's just a lot of people down there, obviously, so we're just trying
And
to...
she's like, I just want you by me.
Okay.
Call her so you
Yeah,
can talk.
absolutely. No, you can talk to her. It's fine.
No, so you can let me go this
No, you're going to stay here, sir. I'm sorry. We can't let you down. We have a lot of people down there, so.
Wait, which boat is he talking about? He's saying it's his girlfriend's business, that boat. Which boat?
We'll try and get you reunified here in a second, okay?
There's just a lot of people down there, obviously, so we're just
And
trying to...
she's like, I just want you by me.
Okay.
Call her so you
Yeah,
can talk.
absolutely. No, you can talk to her. It's fine.
No, so you can let me go this
No, you're going to stay here, sir. I'm sorry. We can't let you down. We have a lot of people down there, so.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sir, I can't let you go down
I'm
there.
not going down. I don't know where my girlfriend is.
Okay, everyone's fine.
FaceTime on the boat.
Okay.
She just wants a hug. She wants me to...
I know, sir, but we got to stay up here for now, okay?
Sorry, I'm not trying to give you...
Yeah, we're going to, pretty soon here, we'll be able to get you down there, okay?
I'll guarantee he's probably over Stockbridge right now.
Oh my God. He's got a house over there?
No, but he's probably hiding out there.
Okay. Are you friends with this guy?
Yeah, I'm friends with the guy.
Okay. Well, we're acquaintances. Do you have his phone number?
No.
No?
Okay, so these people, these other boaters, know the driver, the captain, or whoever was operating the speedboat that hit the cruise boat and took off. My God.
Friends with the guy. Okay. Well, we're acquaintances. Do you have his phone number?
No.
No?
Yeah, so
Okay.
and then they
So,
We're just Facebook friends.
I know him.
do you know any place over there that he might go? Like specifically?
Stockbridge.
Okay. Well, if you're just guessing at that point, I'm not going to go with that.
We're not.
First of all, let me just tell you how dumb this speedboater captain or whoever was operating that boat is, okay? We have a boat. I have a boat. Wherever you dock your boat, wherever you're in the vicinity of the Hampton, everyone knows everyone. Everyone knows everyone's boat, okay? That's how that works. You're not gonna just take off and people aren't gonna know exactly who you are, exactly what boat that is, and exactly where your boat is docked. Okay, you are screwed. Just saying.
Well, if you're just guessing at that point, I'm not going to go with that.
We're not sure. There was a boat that was on the river.
like they hit us. These people are really injured.
Another boat hit the floor.
And they took off.
So there's one boat that hit this one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's one boat that hit the big one.
And it wasn't my dad that hit it.
They're not allowing me down there.
You do that.
How do you do that?
Well, yeah.
Oh, right.
You are very familiar with that boat. You are sure it is a boat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Their father's boat.
435, 35.
There, I'm looking at it right now. It's like, that was my dad's boat.
Wait, so hold on. So your dad's boat struck this boat?
No, my dad has the 4-engine boat.
Where is your dad?
Obviously, over
No, he's
there.
not. There's a striking boat. It's not here. So where's he at? We need to figure out where he's at.
What boat is that? You guys?
That's the big boat. That's the big cruise boat.
Okay.
I'm actually talking to the daughter of the father who...
So, do you know where he is?
So this guy's kids are just sending him to jail like right now. They're helping the police speed up this report like nobody's business. But again, it's a boating community Anybody that is in a boating community knows. Everyone knows everyone. Even if you're not friends or close, you know who's who and what's what. Bad move.
Okay. I'm actually talking to the daughter of the father who...
So, do you know where he is?
No. We're trying to find
all I know is I'm trying to find my dad. That's literally it. And you guys are asking me 10,000 questions.
Your dad's boat isn't down there.
I don't know. I can't see what's down there.
So, give me a second. Come over here and listen. Come over here.
No.
Just stay over here. So, your dad has the 4-engine boat, right? This is a big cruise boat that goes up and down.
My dad's boat hit their boat, is what you're saying.
Possibly. So your dad's boat
is
a
what
regular.
you're saying, though? Is that that's what I'm asking?
Yes, the big 4-engine boat. You struck this boat. So where is your dad right now? So we make sure he's okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What's his phone number so I can give him a call? You're not in any trouble. We're just trying to make sure that he's okay.
Oh my God, I can't. What do I do? What do I do?
While these officers attempt to get information about the striking boat operator from his own daughter, Madison, officers speaking to other boaters were able to obtain his phone number from them. The officers with Madison are not aware officials already have his number at this point.
All right, I'm going to try and give him a call here, see if he answers.
You're not going to mention my name, are you?
I mean, first of all, you're calling him like he's going to answer. He just struck a boat, took off, turned his lights off, okay, and cruised into the abyss. Even if he is alive, which it's possible that they may all be injured, all right? They dropped somebody off at the marina and they walked 20 minutes or something, 50, they're went to the hospital. I mean, first of all, we don't even know if they're alive. If that boat that hit the large boat, that boat is probably got a hole in it. It's probably, I would assume it's sunk. You can't hit something like that. Okay, I've been on a boat that ran aground accidentally. Water flooded the bilge, okay? And that's how that works. You're not staying on it. You're getting off on the, bye. I mean, seriously. They could be dead. And this girl is pretty, I mean, I would be screaming just to make sure my father was okay. Forget about what he did at this point. I mean, find him.
If this goes to court, though, it will get mentioned. So, just letting you know that.
I'll be there. Okay, I don't know who the guy is.
The criminal complaint also detailed that as the striking boat operator dropped off his injured passengers, they covered their faces. The driver allegedly exclaimed, I'm so f***ed at that time.
Should I call my dad? Let me call my dad.
455. Okay. I mean, that's for nominee part 2, but for that welfare check from the stack. Denver.
Hey there.
His phone's off.
Based off the officer calling Madison's father, Jason, she appears to be telling the truth. They each call Jason at nearly the same moment. When the officer calls his phone, it goes straight to voicemail.
Jason, this is Officer Wetzel with the Oshkosh Police Department. We're looking to speak with you about the boat strike.
Has anyone called the Coast Guard to go find the boat? What are these? I mean, I'm just curious. Has the Coast Guard been called? Seriously. Because not only could those people and his passengers, who it's not their fault either, all right? I mean, yeah, you don't get on a boat with a captain that's drunk, okay? Let's be very, very clear here. This is extremely dangerous. But the fact that he shut his lights off and just took off, not only could they have injured and hit other people, boats that were docked or, anchored, okay, for the night, could have injured other people, and they might be dying and sinking and drowning themselves. The Coast Guard better have been called at this point. God. We're leaving voicemails on the guy's phone. Look, come on.
Speak with you about the boat strike. If you give the Oshkosh Police Department non-emergency number a call and ask to speak with an officer, I would greatly appreciate that.
All right, well, we're going to need your dad's name.
I mean, yeah, let me just call. Hi, John. This is Officer, Durava here, and I'm just calling about the boat strike. You did hit a boat, and I just want to have a conversation with you about it. If you could just give us a call back on my police phone, we'd appreciate it. I mean, are you that much of a dip? Like he's going to call you back.
I would greatly appreciate that.
All right, well, we're going to need your dad's name. I need to figure out what exactly happened, okay?
Give me a second, and I'll give you that.
I'm not sure if we found the striking boat yet, but we are out with the daughter
She's right there.
Of the guy that's driving the boat.
This
not
gentleman,
being cooperative and giving us information right now.
Talking to this gentleman. And I'm just...
Hey, ma'am.
Where are you at?
Okay, we need to know. I know you're trying to protect your dad right now, but we need to know where he's at. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, so I need his name, I need his phone number so I can give him a
What
call.
difference is it gonna make if his phone is off? Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so you have his name. Okay.
Wait, can you just give me like 2 seconds and then I will come back over?
Well, no, I need to figure this out now. Okay. Okay, right now you're not free to leave. You're not free to leave.
Okay.
No, you can leave. She can stay
Why
here
am
then.
I not free to leave?
You're not free to leave. Stand over by this car.
Why am I not free
Because
to
you're
leave?
not being cooperative. You know who did this. We need to figure this out. So just stand over by the car.
First of all, this police officer, I'm sorry. What are you doing? What is talking to this girl going to do? People could be drowning right now. You're wasting time having a conversation with her. The man's phone is off because he's either dead, drowned, or hiding and turned his phone off. They're not answering you, okay? Where is the Coast Guard?
This out. So just stand over by the car.
I just want to give you a hug. Honey, hang in there. I love you.
You don't need to hug her.
What's that?
You don't need to follow her.
Okay.
Does anybody have a roster of people who are on the boat? The captain should have the roster. He's coordinating with the Coast Guard right now. Go by revenue.
I don't know where he is, and he just said, love you, talk to you later, and hung up on me. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so he's alive, but still. And now we're on the phone with the Coast Guard right now. Well, how long did that take? Because again, you're focused on this man driving this boat, operating this boat, who clearly hit another boat. But are you forgetting that there's other passengers on that man's boat that could be trapped, injured, and he's more concerned about himself and protecting himself from getting in trouble? How about you tend, to the people that are on that guy's boat with the Coast Guard and get something done here?
So what is his name? What is his phone number so I can give this to the county because the county is the one investigating this.
Oh, my. What do I do?
Who's Trey talking to?
Yes.
The daughter of the other boater. That we don't know where he is. Correct.
That's my dad.
So your dad was in an accident with a very big boat that caused injuries to people. So we need to figure out what happened.
I understand that. Hi.
So we need to figure out who he is. I know you're trying to protect him, but we just need his information. And then as soon as we get him the information, you can get out of here.
First of all, you should just be calling your lawyer. If you got a boat, sweetheart, you got a lawyer. If you got a boat like that, you got a lawyer in the family. Call the lawyer, get it done. Okay? Why are you talking to these police at this point? Nothing the information that she gives is not going to help them. The Coast Guard is on it. He's in trouble regardless. But you get what I'm saying here? It's bad either way. But I mean, what these kids come on.
We need over here. Just keep people away. Approval? There's just so many people down there. We're trying to just.
I'm not.
No, I get it. I get it stressful too.
I just want to keep throwing it to different people because I just want. She's.
And the thing is, it shouldn't be long.
No, I was not.
Okay, this guy here, his girlfriend is, on one of these boats is his girlfriend's business, whatever that means.
Just want. She's.
And the thing is, it shouldn't be long.
No, I was not on the boat.
Where's the boat right now?
I don't know where the boat is.
How do you know about the crash?
Because I work over there, so when you guys pulled up,
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you guys pulled up and said there was a boat accident, I don't know, I just had a gut feeling, so I was right.
Her dad called her and said that he was in an accident.
Yeah.
And then she also informed me that your dad has a big boat with four engines on it, which is what
I know, it's just I understand. It's just
maybe he's not even involved. Maybe he's not even involved. We can just verify that.
No, that's okay. I'll give you his name because you're not gonna let me walk away. So it's Jason Lindemann.
Have you seen the boat?
Yeah, from what I could see, it was the back side, one of the pontoons that crushed in. But it was still floating, obviously, and everything.
I mean, oh my God. We dated in high school. It's same boat. And they just turned it into a business 7-8 years ago. I just didn't happen to be on it tonight.
Yeah. It has a 4-engine. That's literally all I know.
Ma'am, do you mind if I would grab your information just saying that I spoke with you?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your
it's
first name?
Madison.
She's his phone's not on. I don't know where it is.
I need a sticker.
He's not being cooperative because he knows that we're out with her.
First of all, this is interesting. You don't know what kind of boat your father has? Come on. You know what the boat is. Boats have names and you just know what the boats are. Come on. I mean, let's say, what kind of boat do you have? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm on it every summer. I don't know. I don't know what the name is. I don't know what kind it is. I don't know how many feet it is. I mean, come on.
What's your first name?
Madison.
She's his phone's not on. I don't know where it is.
I need a sticker.
he's not being cooperative because he knows that we're out with her.
That's what happens in a bunch of grocery trucks. You're in the Do you have cigarettes?
What's that? I could check for you. I think I might have some actually.
All right, I'm gonna.
So I guess, are you able to tell if he's okay?
Sounds yeah.
Okay. Was it how many passengers were on board? Is like everybody?
I don't know. I don't know. We're all working here.
Okay. Do we know if his boat is sinking? Because we have resources here to help
He will
him.
not tell us anything.
Okay.
Hey, sir, are you trying to walk down there?
No, I was on the boat that got hit. The owner of the boat, as who I know, asked me to chase the boat down the river. So that's what I did. And I said, you f***er stay right here. You stay right here. Okay. He let off all the passengers off the boat, and then he took off with all his lights off.
Yeah, could you just check this spot here? There might be in the one glove box.
No smoke.
This is not my dad.
Oh, okay. All right. What's that? Is she detained? She's just on FaceTime, so I don't think it's going to be him. Well, you're going to just stay here for a second because I'm not sure if county's done with you, so just hang tight. If you would like to go get her some cigarettes or anything, you can leave if you'd like to. It's totally up to you.
Can you ask the county if it might be done or whatever?
There's like 50 people on that boat, so it's probably going to be just a little bit.
On a pontoon.
It's not a pontoon. Do you know the big one with like the wooden, I'm not even sure what it is, but the big one, the cruise one?
He hit the wheel boat?
Yes. It's like almost like a houseboat. Actually, no. Don't quote me on that one. I don't think it's the wheel one, but it's a one. It's a big one, yes. It's a big one. I don't know if it's the wheel. I don't know if it's the wheel one.
The boat the officer is referring to is in fact the one with the big wheel, as they put it. Photos from the crash revealed after investigations show the shocking amount of damage Jason caused when he crashed into the On the Loose cruise. Video from the ship also shows the moment of impact from the passenger's perspective.
But it's a big, like almost houseboat.
No, you're talking about the booze cruise.
Okay, well, why would they not show that? I mean, first of all, look at the damage. Look at the damage done here. Look at this. This is nuts. I mean, we saw how the boat flung over and hit this wheelboat, okay, which they're calling, all right? I mean, and that's a big boat. I mean, but it literally airborned itself. I mean, I don't know how the other boat hasn't sunk at this point. We don't know. It may have. Wow. Can you imagine being a passenger on that boat and a boat coming out of nowhere, it just hits the boat mid-air like that? Wow.
From the passenger's perspective.
But it's a big, like almost houseboat.
No, you're talking about the booze cruise boat.
Yes.
How are these girls laughing? Okay, what part of this do these brats, who's one of them's father, literally nearly killed and may have killed people, we don't know yet. I mean, how do you find that funny? He hit the wheelboat? Oh, man. I mean, what is funny with that? Boating is a serious thing. You can easily die, whether you're on jet skis, boats, or anything. This is not something to be taken lightly. Unbelievable.
That's the one he hit. I thought he was at the point when I was like, how did he not see it? I don't want to like you putting your own.
No, you won't be. No, you won't be. I'm just not sure. I just need to make sure that they don't need anything from you.
He's not going to tell us where. Yeah, he's not going to. He knows that we're here.
Has he been drinking a little bit? Probably.
I don't know. I'm asking him where I can leave.
Look at the cops trying to like lure them into like incriminating the father, though. You know what I mean? It's like, they're not on the boat. Clearly, they weren't on the boat. I mean, they were. She already said she was at work at the bar or whatever. Why are you asking the kid if the father was drinking? All right? This is the kind of dirty stuff that I don't respect about cops. Seriously. Think about it.
He's not letting me.
You know, I told you not free to leave, though.
Yeah, so if I leave, you're going to put me on your ground.
You're being detained right now, yes.
I'm detained right now.
But detained.
What?
Is it ringing through or is it just going to voicemail right away?
Shut off.
Oh, shut off? Okay.
What's your dad's date of birth?
I don't know.
They should have it. It should be.
What's your dad's date of birth? I don't know.
Dad's date of birth?
I don't know.
They should have it. It should be in. It should be in.
You know
His name sounds familiar, but. Oh.
When Madison's
He owns half this effing town. Now it's all making sense. See, her father owns half the effing town. So that means, you know, she's not going to be held accountable, and neither will he. God only knows what he's doing right now. Probably calling the sheriff. You see? Paying him off. Who knows what's going on?
Oh.
When Madison's coworker says Jason owns half this f***ing town, she is likely referring to the business Jason owns, Sweetwater Performance Center, a full-service marine center that works in boat sales and maintenance services. On their website, they list that they cater to all sorts of boating clients, including those, quote, who are serious about high performance and the need for speed. He also happens to own the restaurant on the same property that Madison works at, the Dockside Tavern.
And just to confirm with you, that's your father, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will literally.
It's going to be at 1629 Arizona Street.
So if you try to walk away right now, I will have to detain you, which means you have to put handcuffs, okay? I don't want that to happen.
Oh my God, I can't do it.
Could you do me one more favor? Could you at least check this? Is this our squad here?
Ours one further back,
Just check these two squads quick to see if there's any cigarettes in here.
Although this officer attempts to fulfill Madison's request for cigarettes, they have none in their possession.
Madison, what's Jason's real number?
That is his real number.
I just called that number, and that's not Jason.
72. There it is.
What time did he call you?
He never called me. I called him.
Well, he had to tell you that he was in an accident.
Yeah, because I called him.
Madison, I'm Al, Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Quick.
Oh.
All right. Our primary concern is everybody who is on that boat.
Okay.
We want to make sure that they're okay.
I don't know.
Now we have an officer that's talking some sense. Okay, this idiot kid, this officer over here, like whatever, like you are an idiot. It's not how you handle someone. It's also not how you get information. Okay?
Yeah, because I called him.
Madison, I'm Al, Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Quick.
Oh.
All right. Our primary concern is everybody who is on that boat.
Okay.
We want to make sure that they're okay.
I don't know who was on it.
How many people sit on the boat?
Probably like 30.
So before the boat crash, was he at the restaurant?
Yeah. I don't know. That would be a question for him. When you guys pulled up there, people were like, oh, there was a boat accident. And then I say, I felt like it was my dad because I just had a gut feeling. And then I came over here because I thought that was his boat that got hit.
Does he have any other properties on the lake?
Yeah, he owns he owns everything.
Would he happen to have a Snapchat?
No. No, and he doesn't have his location on Snapchat. It's not funny, I'm sorry to laugh. It's not funny, but it kind of, what the actual kind of is because my dad ruined my tonight. I knew it was my dad.
02, right?
Oh, dude, wait, 7-2. 7-2.
7-2. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Can I leave yet?
That's going to be up to them for right now, okay?
I'm trying to think of anything.
I'm like, but now. Like, I don't really have
No, we have a lot of things. That was.
I'm just curious here. Okay, it seems like a lot of time has gone by. What is the Coast Guard saying? Okay, where are the people? She's saying there were probably 30 people on that boat. So where are they? Like, people could be dead or injured. He could be like drowning bodies with bricks and like who knows what he's doing. Okay, you get what I'm saying? This is like, what are you actually accomplishing here?
So his phone's ringing right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, my text didn't go through. So
Yeah, his phone is ringing.
well, now it is.
So apparently, Dad's phone's back on, but we still have it.
Hey, you guys can call him. Give him a call.
You got his number?
I mean, he's not going to answer me for sure. Not going to answer anyone.
He still live up.
No, he does not live over there anymore.
What is yours?
I don't know his new address because I don't really go to his house.
So you have no idea where your dad lives?
I don't go to his house, no. He was living on, but he's getting divorced, so he's not living there anymore. I know it sounds
name.
Okay, all right. She's starting to smarten up. Okay. She's not giving any information. You don't know where your dad lives. How do you not know where your dad lives? Okay. Yeah, he's getting a divorce. He's probably on his 8th wife. You're probably from the 3rd. I mean, come on. I mean, but you know, just don't talk.
Not living there anymore.
Do you have a friend's name or number that I can call that would know where he lives?
Yeah, I don't have any of their numbers just on Facebook.
Let's go with Brian. So would Brian know where your dad lives?
Probably, yeah.
I know you are waiting to leave. Just hang tight for now, okay?
I want a blanket. I want a cigarette, bro. None of these cars have cigarettes in them.
You're cold. You can see in the backseat of the car.
I'm so good on that.
I had to throw it out there.
See if he has a cigarette or something.
Doesn't sound like you and your dad are close.
These entitled brats are literally asking for cigarettes. People could be dead or injured, and they're asking for cigarettes. And who smokes in this day and age? Okay, I mean, really? Like, shouldn't you be smoking like a vape or something?
You and your dad are close.
He's been going through this divorce, and then like I got my own stuff going on, and then I'm working here every day. It's like I don't really ever come out here to like see my dad because I see him here. Sure. But I never really find the reason to go to his house. I'm very surprised with about my whole life we voted. Like since I was really little, he's very good at voting. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You guys don't have a cigarette, do you? She's been asking for a cigarette.
Yeah, she's been praying for one over here.
I sound like a crackhead painted for him, but like.
No, that would be with crack.
Do you have a cigarette? Thank you. Anyone have a smoke?
Yeah, I need to get a smoke here at 33.
Yeah.
God, thank the Lord. Could you grab my apron?
Is there cigarettes?
She's bringing cigarettes.
Well, no, but my tips are. I gotta like close out. Oh my Jesus Christ. I'm waiting here for.
Just County. We're just waiting for County to let us know that we can release you.
Like in that car.
I told you can sit in the back of the car.
Now, why would she get in the back of your cop car? I mean, really? Come on.
I told you can sit in the back of the car.
No.
I already told you.
You're not going to get like a license in the back of the car.
She has PTSD from cop cars and being in the back of them. So clearly, you've been here before. I mean, the picture is definitely starting to paint itself.
As Madison expresses her fear of missing out, she may not fully realize there are a total of 50 victims listed in her father's soon-to-be-established criminal case.
Oh my God. We can still go.
50 victims. 50. Lord.
Established criminal case.
Oh my God. We can still go. We're not.
All right, you guys can head out.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys too. Like, thank you for your service.
Don't call me.
Now I'm going to.
She's not used to boys calling her, so she won't know. Good one.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.
That was pretty funny. Have a good night, you guys.
In the criminal complaint that was compiled, some details of Jason's actions that night were revealed. Apparently, Jason kept 2 passengers on his boat when he fled into Lake Winnebago, known as Victim 25 and 26. The civilian boats that were pursuing Jason had apparently lost sight of him, or may have deemed the situation too dangerous to pursue, considering he turned his lights off, likely while speeding away. One of the victims admitted to being heavily intoxicated that night, but that there was a belief they spent the night on the lake. In the morning when they woke up, the boat was docked at Pioneer Marina, with Jason nowhere to be found. Jason's boat did not have a registered spot at that marina, causing the owners to look into it and call the police once they identified it was Jason's boat. Police wouldn't discover the boat until noontime, the following day after the crash. Between all occupants aboard both vessels, Jason's case involved 50 total victims. News reports indicate that Jason didn't turn himself in until 2 to 3 days after the incident. Shortly after his arrest, he was released on a $10,000 cash bond.
That's it? That's it? $10,000 cash bond? He owns half the town and that's all he got? Clearly, the cops are on the take. Okay, clearly. You can't have 50 people listed in this case being injured. 50 victims, okay? And get out on a $10,000 cash bond. I'm sorry. No, not happening. This is a corrupt situation. Police are corrupt, whole bunch of corruption going on.
2 to 3 days after the incident, shortly after his arrest, he was released on a $10,000 cash bond. Ultimately, Jason was tried for 2 counts of felony recklessly endangering safety, 12 counts of misdemeanor causing a boating accident and failing to render aid, and 1 count of misdemeanor negligent operation of a boat. Jason pled not guilty to all counts, triggering a jury trial. During the jury trial, Jason's defense team argued that the On the Loose cruise had a certain set of docking lights on while they were on the cruise. They showed this image, arguing that the boat was difficult to see for that reason.
Have you ever, during that inspection or ever in the past, got those LED lights that notify that was a violation to have those on? No. By anybody? No.
Additionally, a witness added that, allegedly, extra people snuck onto the Lose cruise, putting them over capacity. The defense likely tried to argue this as a reason why so many people may have been hurt, although there seems to be no known evidence to support this claim. The defense also noted that Jason had returned to the Lose cruise after the crash, but that passengers were allegedly swearing at him and started throwing things at his boat. They argued that this was what caused him to take off. The prosecutors attempted to investigate if Jason was intoxicated or not during the crash. They brought his daughter to the stand.
And do you remember your dad coming into that Yeah, I remember him coming in. Those little bits that I was with him, he didn't appear intoxicated at all.
Records indicate that officials from both Winnebago County and the state of Wisconsin each attempted to charge Jason with operating a boat while intoxicated that night. One of the charges was filed well over a year after the incident. Ultimately, the judge moved for a dismissal of the charges in both instances. This was despite one witness on Jason's boat sharing that Jason was drinking beer while driving. Footage of Jason drinking at his restaurant was also seen, but the defense was successful in arguing no evidence was available to show what was actually in his drink, claiming that it could have been water. Speculative reviews from both the Dockside Tavern and Sweetwater Performance Center seem to believe Jason was intoxicated that night. His own daughter on scene seemed to attribute the crash to an intoxicated individual based on her comments, though she doesn't admit to her dad to being the intoxicated person. The jury found him guilty on every count, with the exception of one count of causing an accident and failing to render aid. The prosecution recommended he serve 9 months in jail and spend up to 6 years on probation, where he would be banned from drinking alcohol. He would also have to take a boating safety class. They cited that the damage caused by Jason put the On the Loose cruise out of operating business for 2 years due to the damage taken on their ship. Before his sentencing, multiple people involved spoke about the situation.
I don't think it's fair to say that he's had no consequences over the last 2+ years, because he certainly has. There's been efforts to cancel his businesses online, boycott him. As the court's well aware, Jason faces multiple civil lawsuits now. 2 restraining.
I mean, I'm trying to I'm trying to absorb all of this, but I mean, really? Oh, poor baby. Poor baby. I mean, you had the money to get the best lawyers, the best defense team. You got a $10,000 cash bail. You literally hid from the police for 2 to 3 days before you even turned yourself in or were found, whatever, okay? And this is 2 years later now, and all these misdemeanors. And we're supposed to feel sorry for you because your businesses they've tried to cancel your business. You're kidding me, right? Wow.
As the court's well aware, Jason faces multiple civil lawsuits now. 2 restraining orders have been granted for threats that were made against Jason, threats that were made against Jason's family. And Matt on my boat said somebody's throwing bottles at us, and there was yelling. I had just been in a shocking accident. Admittedly, my thoughts turned to self-preservation. My pending divorce, the impact this would have on it. I want to express my deepest remorse to Mr. Lose. His crew and all on both vessels. I take full responsibility for my actions and consequences that have followed. There's no excuse for what has happened, and I'm not here to seek pity or minimize my conduct. Instead, I am here to offer my sincere apologies and to ask for the court's understanding and mercy.
My name is Jeff Lewis. I'm an operator on those cruises. Operating on those cruises was my retirement plan. No matter what, he's not going to suffer. He still has all his businesses and all his income. I had no boat, no business, no income.
Families could have been destroyed because of your stupid move to drink and drive a huge boat.
Unfortunately, some boaters do drink and drive. I'm not sure if that happened here.
He got paid off. This judge has been paid off. He's not sure if that happened here. You're not sure? So let me ask you a question. If this guy that caused all of this ruckus and injured people and people to lose their business, lose their boat, okay? While you own half the town, like your daughter said, okay? If you had done all of that and you're so remorseful, all you have to do is get up and say, I'm sorry. Like this judge isn't sure after seeing all of this evidence. You can't make a judgment, a common sense judgment when you saw him drinking on camera and you're telling me the people on the boat didn't know if he was drinking? I mean, you couldn't have figured that out? Seems like a lot of people were paid off here.
I'm not sure if that happened here. Certainly it seems highly likely that it occurred. Mr. Lindy was drinking something. I'm not sure how much, whether he was drunk. I'm not sure because he fled the scene. The maximum penalty for this offense is 28 years and 9 months of incarceration with a total fine of $160,000.
The judge ultimately sentenced Jason to 3 years of probation, which includes a 5-month prison sentence to start. He was approved for a home jail sentence via electronic or GPS monitoring. He must also attend 50 hours of community service for each year of probation, a total of 150 hours. He is also banned from operating a motorboat during his probation and was ordered to pay over $7,000 in fines. He lost his rights to own a firearm and also his right to vote until after his sentencing. His restitution for those who are injured is yet to be determined, though current proposals call for roughly $600,000 in payouts. The restitution hearing is set to be held on January 22, 2025. He is also being civilly sued in a personal injury lawsuit by the company and the owner of On the Loose Cruises, amounting to more potential payouts Jason will have to fulfill. As we are posting this video, On the Loose Cruises appears to have a GoFundMe donation link that is still active. If you would like to donate to the victim's business in this case, you can find that link in the description below.
You got arrested before?
Not arrested. I just got handcuffed and put in with a dog.
With a dog?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. So she was telling me she got put in the back of a squad car with a canine.
I doubt it.
Yes, in a cubicle thing.
Oh, it's the divider.
What's in that bag? You're talking crazy talk. I promise it's nicotine. That's just her, dude.
No,
that's how she really is? Yes. What was the dog's name? What was the dog? Oh, you would know that. I got bit by a dog once. I know that dog's name.
It was a cop dog.
I got bit by a cop dog before.
I was in a tin box, and then he was in, there was a wall here, and the dog was on this side going crazy.
What time did you wake up from this drink?
It wasn't. I swear to God.
I am so disgusted at what I'm watching right now. What are these cops doing? This is footage from that night, okay? There are 50 victims in this case. They're sitting here laughing it up with this bimbo daughter of this guy's while she tells stories about being in the back of a cop car with a cop dog. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? This is police trying to, snuggle up to a multimillionaire in town's daughter. That's what this is.
I swear to God.
You are lying. I'm going to use that one.
Okay, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. Let's go back to the judgment here. The judge had the audacity to say that he wasn't sure if he could, he couldn't make a decision. He didn't know if he was drinking or not. The man is a professional boater, okay? That accident made no sense. The only thing that made sense here is that he was drunk operating that boat. Period. Anybody that has any knowledge of boats whatsoever could come to that conclusion. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Money can't buy you class, can it? It can't buy you a conscience either, can it? This man actually injured people, ruined lives, all because of his narcissistic ego, drinking and driving a boat, operating a boat with that many people on it, and hurting and injuring other people in other boats, and hiding for 2 to 3 days before being found or turning himself in. Absolutely disgusting. It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. We have no conscience anymore. It's absolutely incredibly sad. If you are a boater, don't drink and operate a boat. My God, it is so dangerous. It is so easy to get in an accident or drown or kill somebody else. Very dangerous. Oh, wow, guys. Well, I hope you had this is not enjoyable. This was not enjoyable, okay? But let's float off into the sunset and think of something positive. I'm Debrava. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.